Bill, did you make this gas tank? Bill,
Huh?
did you make this gas tank?
Yeah,
The whole thing?
yeah.
It started out as just a piece of
Huh?
flat, just a piece of flat stainless?
Yeah, and I bent it and welded it and reinforced it, and
Oh, that's what these are.
that's the reinforcement.
And then on the bottom?
There's so much welding, warpage.
How many hours do you think you got in the
Oh
tank?
God, I have no idea. And I thought these were stainless, but they weren't. See, these are just vent tubes.
Okay.
And I thought that was stainless, but when I got it done there, next thing I know it's rusting. I ain't gonna change them
No. Fuck it.
outside, just for vents.
Yeah. You don't have an evap system on this. There's no emissions.
No,
you don't,
no, you're right.
You ain't got a canister.
And
What made you choose the 50? How come you chose this car?
I grew up in the 50s, where the 50s was the common custom.
Okay.
50-51 was a common custom. Now, how I choose this car, me and Eddie's I bought that Caprice wagon out here
With the double sunroof?
to build a custom out of. And I ended up having to drive the thing. And I was doing a little with it, whatever. Me and Eddie was in the junkyard up at Upullet on North Avenue. We walked by, here's this 50 Ford.
Sitting in the junkyard.
Sitting in the junkyard. So I told Eddie, watch this car, don't let nobody take nothing off of it. I'm going to the office. These people are going to sell me that car.
Well, you were a regular in there, right? You were in there.
I was there every week.
every
They
week.
knew me and whatever. There was a lady that worked there, a young girl. She raced roundy Berettas. I had built her a set of headers for her car.
For the Beretta?
Yeah, for the Beretta. So we had a good rapport with her.
Yeah.
So I went in the office, blah, 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 this 50 Ford. She says, well, if we hadn't processed the title, I'll sell it to you. And she got through all of the shit, found the title. It had two names on it. And Marco, who is the manager right this minute, he says, you're gonna have to go get the title changed in your name and plates, you know, and then I'll release the car to you for $400. So,
What year was this?
God, that was 12 years ago, 13 years ago,
Okay.
14. Anyway, I went to the currency exchange, got everything done and whatever, showed him all, and they let me out of the car. I have a total of $650 in the car, with the license plate, title change, and whatever. But it was a rot box.
Oh, yeah.
A total rot box. But that's what got my 50. I never even thought about building a 50.
Until you walked right past that
I
motherfucker.
walked right past it. Oh, the world lit up.
There it is. And then the Packard taillights.
And then I knew what I have always wanted in a 50. Now it's finding the parts. Number 1, number 2, and 3. I got to have options 1, option 2, and option 3 on everything I do. Whether it's a grill, headlights, tail lights, whatever it is, I got to have choices. Well, it takes time to gather up those choices. I had 62 Olds. I had Cadillac. I had them in my hand. But this was my first choice.
The Packard.
I had never seen a set of Packard tail lights for sale ever. And I was at a swap meet, a new NOS set. What do you want from them? $700. Holy shit. You take $650? Yes.
Fuck, should have said 600.
I got them.
Wow.
And then you start gathering up parts. Bumpers. 55 Jaguar. That's what they had in the junkyard. There was a 55 Jaguar.
So you took
So
the
I took
bumper
the
off?
front bumper and the rear bumper, and I pieced them together to have what I got.
What part was this?
55 Jaguar.
But it wasn't rounded like this,
No.
right? No.
I made all of this shit. I made all these bumpers.
You can. I mean, you can see it like that.
And I took the front and rear. And then, of course, I had to reshape all the front up here. That's all reshaped. See, if you look on the back side of these bumpers, it looks like a skeleton.
Really?
Oh yeah, there's so many welded pieces to it.
Okay. Wow. I mean, it looks good from here.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And then to incorporate the Continental kit, it's man. A fit. So is there parts of the front and the rear bumper of that Jag in this rear bumper?
Yeah, front and rear. I pieced them together. In fact,